Today I'm going to discuss with you Chapter 4, Section 4.7, Counting. This is one of the more difficult sections. That is why it has its own homework. We're going to look first at our definition of a factorial. And this is on page 198. The definition of a factorial is a collection of indifferent items that can be arranged in order in factorial different ways. An example of this would be if I was visiting 5 different cities, and I could pick the cities in any order. The way that you pick the cities is going to dictate the route that you're going to take. So in that case, it would be 5 factorial, which would be 120 if you use your calculator. And the same thing as saying 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and that gives you your answer as well. Next we have permutations. And permutations are when you choose items but order is important. So take, for example, I was going to pick 3 people to sit on a board of trustees. And every board member has different duties. Like one is the treasurer, one is the vice president, one is the president of the board. So each member has different duties. That would be an example of a permutation problem because each person has different duties. Okay, so they get a seat based upon their duties. Another example would be I'm hiring 4 people, and I need a vice president, a president, a custodial worker, and a construction worker. So those 4 people, each one of those is different. That would be permutation. So order is important, and each one of them is different. That's permutation. We don't use permutation that often. We use combinations more often. And commutations are on page 200. And combinations are used when order is not important. An example of this would be I go to the store and I buy 4 gallons of milk. It doesn't matter the order in which I choose the gallons. So if they have 100 gallons of milk at the store and I choose 5 of those, it doesn't matter whether I choose that first jar first or last of the 5. It's still chosen, so that would be combinations. And we use combinations a lot more than we use permutations. So those are the basic definitions out of 4.7.